So guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are staying safe. So guys, some of the big news. Apparently, we all know that Canelo Alvarez, and Bivol have been going back and forth, and we don't know if Canelo Alvarez is gonna fight Dimitri Bivol next. And actually, now there's news coming out that Canelo Benavidez could be happening instead of Bivol. And I think Canelo Alvarez, if this sanctioning of the WBC, which Mauricio Suleiman is not sanctioning that fight. Firstly, I don't think it makes any relevance to that fight because Canelo doesn't want to fight at 168 anyway. But this might be a good get-out clause for Canelo in the sense that Canelo could probably say, you know what, Bivol's being difficult. Bivol doesn't really want the fight at this point because he probably wants to fight somebody else. I don't know whether he's being difficult or he's actually just wants more money or whatever. Sometimes you stall negotiations or you be difficult. And this might be a good get-out clause for Canelo. And actually, Canelo could go for the more winnable, more lucrative fight against David Benavidez. I think Canelo Alvarez should do that. I think Canelo Alvarez should avoid the Bivol fight and go for a Benavidez fight, which I think he may well do. And it may be a great way for Canelo Alvarez to kind of get himself out of the Bivol fight. And look, I know that's not going to sound very well. Some of you are going to look at me and think that Canelo's not afraid of anybody, this, that, the other. Look, Canelo would lose to Dimitri Bivol, in my opinion. And you guys know that as well. You guys know that Canelo would have little chance, very little chance of beating Dimitri Bivol right now. We've got to be real. His last couple of performances will not be good enough to beat Bivol. And there's nothing that tells me that he's all of a sudden going to raise his level 50% to beat Dimitri Bivol, because that's what he would have to do. He'd have to be a lot better than he was in the first fight, and he'd have to be a lot better than he was against John Ryder. And who knows, maybe he could get to that level. I'm not sure. But the point is that for me, the better fight is Benavidez. It's a fight that a lot of people want. It's a fight that Canelo Alvarez, by winning that fight, he would squash the 168-pound division because there's no one beating him if he beats Benavidez. I think he cleans everybody else up. But a lot of people think Benavidez can beat him, so it's a very, very good fight. I think Canelo Alvarez should definitely explore that option. I think Canelo Alvarez should go down that route. I think Canelo Alvarez can beat David Benavidez. So I think Canelo should definitely look to take that fight. I think it makes more sense. I think it makes more financial sense. I think it's a better fight. I think stylistically a better fight. I think it's a better career move, business move, whatever you want to call it for Saul Canelo Alvarez. It's just a better move. It's just a better move for him. So Canelo should definitely explore that option. Canelo should take that option, in my opinion. But yeah, I want to see Canelo fighting the Benavidezes of the world, the Andrades of the world. Because to me, Canelo still beats those guys. Even though Canelo's past his best, for me, Canelo cleans them out. Cleans them out. And I'm willing to debate any of those guys' fans. He cleans them out. Whereas Canelo doesn't clean out Dimitri Bivol. We have to be realistic about it. He doesn't clean him out. And if you're not cleaning out Dimitri Bivol, you're not beating him on points. You're just not. The man's too skilled. He's too good. Canelo would get beaten against Dimitri Bivol. We have to accept that fact. He would. Canelo would struggle. Even a prime Canelo would struggle against Bivol. Bivol is just so good. Bivol is probably going to go down as one of the greats. He's going to go down as one of the great light heavyweight fighters, ever. He's that good. He's a very special talent. Him and Arthur Beterbiev, they're different gravy. They're not your normal Joe fighter. They're not your normal guy that if you're a smaller guy, you can just go up and beat those guys. No, the smaller guy generally loses to the bigger guy. The fact that Canelo even went the distance, it shows how great Canelo Alvarez is. You have to understand, Bivol is a very, very special elite talent. To beat him, it's going to take something exceptional from any fighter, even his own size, even as good. It's going to take something exceptional. And unfortunately, Canelo is not blessed with the size, the height, the reach, even the fleet foot. Even the fleet foot of of Dimitri Bivol, Canelo isn't blessed with. So again, it's just a very difficult fight, and a fight that I think Canelo should stay away from. A lot of people were saying before the fight that, Canelo was going to lose. That Bivol was very good. But, a lot of people were downplaying it in case Canelo won. Canelo doesn't get the credit, because they would have said Bivol was another bum. That's what they would have said, And to be honest with you, Canelo should fight Benavidez because there's a consensus built around Benavidez. And for me, he cleans Benavidez out. He cleans him out. If Canelo is even, Canelo ups his game a little bit, he cleans him out. So yeah, for me, that's the fight I want to see. I don't know what the fight you guys want to see, but let's hope this happens. Let's hope that Canelo and Benavidez get it on and we get to see a great fight. I hope we do. I'm really looking forward to it, and yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.